Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, what is up you guys? I am back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get the best settings in OBS. So if you're going to do anything like making videos for YouTube, tutorial videos as such, or if you're a gamer and want to stream on Twitch, then you may want to pay attention because I'm about to walk you step by step on how to get the best settings you can to make your videos as crisp and clean as possible. A couple things I want to make a note of before I go into the video is to make sure the drivers for your GPU are up to date. Things like graphics rendering and video upscale are very important to consider, especially when you're going to be recording in the very best quality possible, which of course is 1080p at 60 FPS. And that is going to give your videos a very crispy look when you want to upload them to YouTube or give your followers an incredible gaming experience if you're streaming on Twitch. All of these things I'm about to tell you are very important to make OBS work perfectly to give you the best video quality possible. One more thing I do want to mention is that these settings may not be the best for your computer and the hardware in your system. Depending on how old your GPU is, things like that play a factor in getting you the best video quality. So if you have an older GPU and the 1080p at 60 FPS does not work for you, you can always downscale to 720 at 30 FPS if you need to. With that being said, let's get straight into the video. When you install OBS for the first time, it will look like this. And if you don't already have it, you can go onto their website. I'll put a link to it in the description and you can download it. To get to your settings, go to your controls down here and click settings. We're going to focus on the output, audio, video, and advanced tabs for this video, so be sure to pay attention. And if I'm going too fast, you can always pause at any time. Let's get started. Once we are in the output tab, what I want you guys to do is make sure you are in the advanced tab in the output mode. Once you're there, go ahead and click the recording tab. And this is where we're going to get into the good stuff. So from here, make sure your type is standard instead of custom output. And then change your recording format to MP4 from FLV. And then for the audio track, I like to keep this at 1. And then for your encoder, if you have an NVIDIA graphics card, then go ahead and use the NVENC H.264. If you have an AMD graphics card, then you should probably see an option that says something with AMD in it. You can actually use the X264 one if you do not have an NVIDIA GPU. For this tutorial, I'm going to use the H264. For the rescale output, leave that unchecked. For a rate control, I like to use CBR, which essentially means constant bitrate. And this is basically how crispy and clear you will actually be able to make your video and audio sound after you're done recording. And what I like to use for my bitrate is 40,000, as it gives me the best quality needed for my videos. But if that's too much for your PC, you can downscale it depending on the specs of your PC. Then for the rest of the settings here, you can leave those as default. In the audio tab, for your bitrate, you're going to want to upscale it from 160 to 320, and that's going to give you the best quality there is. When you're done, click OK. In the audio tab, you want your sample rate set to whatever your mic is already set to. So to do that, you're going to go to your recording device, go to advanced, and then mine is set at 48,000. So now I'm going to go back into OBS and change that sample rate to what you set your mic to. Channels, I'm going to leave that on stereo. And for your desktop audio device, this is where sounds from your computer are coming from. So things like game sounds, music, Discord calls, anything like that, you want to set to your gaming headphones, which mine is the HyperX Cloud 2. Your mic and auxiliary audio device, this is your microphone. You want to have this set to what your voice output is. Again, mine is the HyperX Cloud 2. Do not leave these as default. Make sure you choose what you have, and then you'll know exactly where your sources are coming from. In the video tab, your base resolution should be set to 1920 by 1080. Since I record all of my videos in 1080p and do the same with your output scaled resolution, leave that the same as well. The only time you want to have your base and output resolutions to be different is when you record a video in 1080p, but you want your video to be in 720p. This saves space on your hard drive and cut down on render times. And moving on to your downscale filter, this is really important for your videos. You want to leave it where it is at. It's the third option, the sharpen scales 32 samples. And the reason why I say this is because it is the best one out of the three of them. And for your FPS, choose 60 because it is the new standard on YouTube these days, and it's pretty noticeable when someone makes a video that's not 60 FPS. And for the hotkeys, they're pretty nice to have because you can assign keys that do different things in OBS, like starting your recording or pausing your recording, starting and stopping your stream, muting your mic and turning on your webcam. Things like that can make life easier for you. I have a few hotkeys set up for whenever I stream, so it's nice to have it set up. You can change these in any way you like. Now for the advanced tab, this is going to be pretty important, so be sure to pay attention. I keep the process priority above normal. For my rendering settings, leave that at Direct 3D 11. If you have an AMD graphics card, then you may want to change this to OpenGL. We're going to keep the color format at NV12. Color space at 709, and the color range at full. And the reason why I do all those is so I can have the best colors and quality in my videos. The rest of the settings, I'm going to leave them as they are. If you want to copy my settings, go for it. After you're done with all that, click OK. And that's it. You're all set to make an amazing video filmed at 1080p at 60 FPS in OBS. That's going to do it for this video. If you like this video, please leave a like, and if you want to see more, go ahead and hit subscribe, and as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.